In this video extension, we are going to do some more solving with radicals. So if you notice in number 1, the radical is alone on the right side, which is good because I want my radical alone before I raise it to any power. So I see I have a square root, so I see I'm going to raise this side to the second power to get rid of the square root. But whatever I do to the one side, I also have to do to the other side to make it even. So now on my right side, squaring a square root is just going to leave me what's underneath the square root. But on the left, I'm still going to have x minus 3 squared. When we're doing x minus 3 squared, keep in mind that I want to do x minus 3 times x minus 3. So I can either do this using the box or just doing FOIL. Either way, depending on what you prefer, I'll show you the box method and FOIL. So if I do the box method, I'm going to multiply my values into the box. So x times x is x squared, x times 3x is negative 3x, x times negative 3 is negative 3x, negative 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. Combine those like terms. You could have also done it by FOIL, which remember is first, outside, inside, last. And that would get you to the same answer. So either way, we got to multiply that binomial times itself, and I'll end up with x squared minus 6x plus 9 equals 30 minus 2x. Now this is a quadratic equation, and I know that because I have an x squared term. So when I have a quadratic equation, I want my equation to be equal to 0. So I'm going to move over my terms that are on this side to this side, so that way I can factor this. Now I want to find two terms that multiply to negative 21 and add to negative 4. So if they multiply to negative 21 and add to negative 4, that's going to be negative 7 and positive 3. And so my potential solutions would be positive 7 and negative 3. But just like with the other equations, we need to make sure that we check these. So I'm going to check them with that original equation. So I'm going to plug in 7. And with 4 equals 30 minus 14, which would be 16, and 4 and the square root of 16 are the same thing. So 7 does work. Let's try it with negative 3. So I'm going to end up with negative 6 equals 30 plus 6. So negative 6 equals the square root of 36, which is not true. So negative 3 does not work, only 7 works. So that's how you would solve this equation. You can try problems 2 and 3 and then check those answers on the answer key.